This is from the Ticketmaster site. It says, visit CelineDion.com by 7 o'clock Thursday, April 2nd for a chance to participate in the artist presale. And then check the arena's website for details of the presale organized. It's at La Défense Arena in Paris. You can only register once. And it says, this is the interesting part, a limited number of randomly selected fans will get access to the sale. Others will be put on the wait list, and you get an email from them on Monday, April 6th to let you know if you've been selected or not. That's all well and good as a legitimate way to do this, but again, remember, they're going to be randomly selected. So does it come as a surprise to find out there's already a ticket scam for Celine going on? Of course not. Terry Cutler is a cybersecurity expert at Cyology Labs, and the ethical hacker. He's on the line. Mr. Cutler, thanks for your time.
Hey, Ian, how are you?
Maybe you should have changed the name to Psychology. I thought that would have been even cooler. So listen, we know these things happen, right? There's a history of this happening. This is going to be a big show. What are we seeing, and how do you avoid these scams?
Look, I mean, these scams have been going on. Like I was interviewed about this, about the Jonas Brothers tickets way back in the day. But these scams are. They rely on manipulation tactics. So they create a sense of urgency because these tickets are going to go fast, and they rely on you not thinking twice and then just going for it.
Okay, well, in that case, because obviously people are eager to get the tickets, what should you be watching out for? How do you recognize it's a scam? I just read what you should be doing, but some people may get, phishing, things, emails. How do you know?
Okay, here's how the scam works in detail. You're going to be browsing Facebook or some type of social media, and you're going to be on a fan page for Celine or whoever it is you're going for, and you're going to see a post that says, hey, I got 4 tickets for sale for this date because I can't make it. I got a family emergency.
Okay.
And then you're gonna click on it. Everything looks legit. And then they're gonna say, obviously I got a family emergency. I can't go. And their profile might look legit. And they may even show you proof of the tickets, but it's just a screenshot which can be manipulated. And the biggest key here is that if they ask you for payment, if they start saying, well, no, I want e-transfer or cryptocurrency, or do it's called friends and family payments, anything that's not a service that you can dispute the charge, they're going to try and go that route. Because they might say something like, well, I don't trust PayPal, for example, because I've been scammed before. I see. So, but because PayPal, once you make a payment, you can dispute the charge and they'll get the money back for you. So they want to avoid those things.
All right. So anyone suggesting, a particular way to pay, obviously crypto ought to be a big, big sign, I guess, that, this is not legit, right? So avoid any of those. And if someone does show you, and that's maybe the part that people will look at, as you just pointed out, you see what looks like a ticket to the show, but that could have been grabbed off a screenshot. That's no guarantee. What is a guarantee?
Well, so there's going to be a link to your ticket. And when you look at the ticket, you'll see this little blue bar that goes left to right. It just goes back and forth. That's a legit ticket. But in all fairness, you should be buying your tickets from a verifiable source like a Ticketmaster, for example, versus having it from a marketplace. Because the scammers might turn around and say, listen, can you Venmo me the money? Or some type of form.
Right.
Other than, like a verifiable payment. So even e-transfer, a lot of people don't know this, that if you e-transfer funds, you can actually say that, I never received the merchandise, and we can retract the money back. Now you're out of the tickets and you're out of money.
Well, hold on a sec. So if you e-transfer, and what happens? Say that again?
Well, you can, let's say a scammer transferred you money, okay?
No, wait a second. I'm the one buying the tickets. Why would someone send me money?
Because what's going to happen is if you're the one, let's say you're the one selling the tickets.
Okay.
You sell the tickets, and the person will transfer you the money via e-transfer, right?
Okay.
So now you've sent them the tickets, but the scammer on the other side has, I believe, 5 business days to say, I never received the tickets, and the banks will refund the money to him. So now you have no money and you got no tickets.
Wow. Okay, So be careful. That's e-transfer. You want to be, I guess you prefer to be a buyer rather than a seller there. And in the case I mentioned, of course, really the only legit way until the tickets are all gone is to go ahead and register on CelineDion.com. That's what they tell us.
Yeah.
What about after the fact, though, right? When someone actually is lucky enough to win these tickets and wants to sell them legitimately, what's the advice?
Well, you need to put it through a verifiable system like Ticketmaster.
Okay.
You can put those tickets, because they're going to verify the tickets, and they'll be responsible for it. So if there's ever a scam, Ticketmaster will take care of it. I got a problem with StubHub, for example. I had a situation where I went to a show in Vegas, and I bought my tickets on the wrong date. They wouldn't refund me, obviously. But when I tried to sell it, they had a hard time putting my ticket back on the marketplace, whereas Ticketmaster would have put it right away.
I see. So deal with a legitimate site, deal with Ticketmaster. It's going to cost a lot of money, but at least you know it's legit.
Yes.
All right.
The fees are incredible.
The what?
The fees.
Yeah.
The service fees.
Well, I think there's a lawsuit underway for that. It's not going to get settled in time for Celine Dion, but there you go. Mr. Cutler, Terry, thank you for the time. Appreciate it.
Canadian women are looking for more out of themselves, their businesses, their elected leaders, and the world around them.
And that's why we're thrilled to introduce the Honest Talk podcast.
I'm Jennifer Stewart.
And I'm Catherine Clark. And in this podcast, we interview Canada's most inspiring women.
Entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, politicians, and newsmakers, all at different stages of their journey.
So if you're looking to connect, then we hope you'll join us.
Listen to the Honest Talk podcast on iHeartRadio or wherever you listen to your podcasts.